to another video. Oh, this is good. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Will and I'm a Chicago-based flight attendant. Today I start a 3-day block. Today is Thursday, so it's today, tomorrow, and Saturday. I went on call at midnight. I haven't got a call from crew scheduling. I did see that a 3-day trip popped up in open time. Open time is where all of our trips go whenever somebody calls out or drops them. As a reserve flight attendant, they would go down the list and they would assign whatever pops up. So right now, I am number 1 on the list for a 3-day. I'm reserve A, so that's from 12 a.m. till 1 p.m. So technically, there's still time for them to call me and they have to give me a 3-hour call out. So even then, the report's not until 5, so I should be fine with a 3-hour call out. It's just a matter of waiting. Luckily last night I packed my my bags, so I don't really need to pack for anything. Yesterday was a very productive day. I was off, but I made sure that I did as much as I could. I did laundry and grocery shopping. I went to a car wash, cleaned the car, came back, put everything away, and then also packed my bag. So I am ready. It's just a matter of waiting. See if they call me on that. If they don't call me, I am done today at 1 p.m. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Crew scheduling has not called me yet. The trip is still in open time, and I have probably 3 hours still before I finish with my shift for today. What did I tell you? I promise you, it's like crew scheduling has like a tracker on our phones and they know exactly when we're onto something, and that's exactly when they call. So they did call me, assign me the trip. I already know what the trip looks like. I'm flying the lead position and I don't have to report to Midway until 5:33. I can just tell you what we're doing. It's not the best trip. We basically go tonight from Chicago Midway to Las Vegas and then Las Vegas, Denver. Shocking. And then we do the same thing back. Denver, Las Vegas, Midway. So yeah, that's what I got for today, guys. Anywho, I just got to the store. So I'm gonna buy what I need, then go home, meal prep something, and just wait to go to the airport. So I'll see you later. What is happening, friends? It is 2:03 a.m. We were supposed to be here at like 12:22. So the plane that we were bringing from Chicago to Las Vegas was coming from Ontario. It was a little delayed, so it ended up pushing our departure time for another half hour. We're ready. We finally start boarding. We're about to push back and just take off, and our captain called and let us know that there was some air traffic control situation in Vegas, and so they needed to minimize the amount of aircrafts that were landing. So we had to wait. We're like trying to estimate what planes were landing at what time, and so we just needed to get clearance for that. We finally take off. 3 hours and 12 minutes. We get to Las Vegas. We get to our gate. We have to switch aircrafts. So now we're going from the D gates to the E gates. And we get there, and of course our flight is delayed. Finally get on the aircraft, board, we're ready to go. And then we had to sit on the tarmac for almost an hour because there was a dust storm. So planes were not able to land, and then they could not let any plane take off until the other planes landed. It was insane. Of course, that delayed our flight even more, and at that point we can't do anything. It's for safety, and so that's basically pretty much what we had to deal with. I guess it was just one of those days where we were up for all these things. Our layover is supposed to be 19 hours. and what is it? 19 hours and 12 minutes. So it's not terrible, but by the time I finally go to bed, it's gonna be like 3 a.m. But we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. We'll talk about tomorrow. Also, on the flight from Vegas to Denver, I met a subscriber. Hello, fellow flight attendant from my airline. So that was kind of fun. It's always fun to meet subscribers. So please, if you ever see me around, by all means, just say hi. If you want to take a picture, let's do it. Why not? I'm super chill, if you guys don't know that by now. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning for our day 2, which is already day 2, but yeah. Let's go. Good night. Good morning, world, and welcome to day 2 of this fake 3-day trip. It is 11:12 a.m. I woke up sometime around 10, so of course I missed breakfast. My plan right now is to go get food and come right back to the room and then just sleep. I really need to sleep, otherwise I'm not going to survive this red eye. Let's just pray that everything goes well tonight, because I get to Chicago at 5 a.m. and then around 9:30 we're going to start driving to Minneapolis because we're going to a wedding this weekend. So yeah, I need to get back to Chicago. But yeah, I'll tell you more about flight time and all that later tonight. I need to get actual food, so I'm still deciding like where I want to go for food. Like there are a couple food options. It's also like 11 a.m. so I was like, should I get breakfast? But like, I mean, it's already lunchtime. I could do brunch, but there aren't really like any brunch spots around here, so I think I'm just gonna figure it out and then just get food. I'm also debating whether or not I should just order the food to go and then just bring it back here. I don't know. A lot of questions that I don't have answers for right now. But yeah, let's figure out today, and yeah, welcome to day 2. Back in my room, guys. There isn't really much for me to report other than that I am potentially going back to sleep in a little bit. I personally feel like these videos are important to make too, because half of the time there's this perception that flight attendants just go out and party, adventure, drink, restaurant and all that. Yes, that does happen, you know, but there are also other times where your layover, all you can do is just sleep and rest if you really want to survive your next day. Like me, like if I don't go to sleep in the next hour or so, there's no way I'm gonna survive these 2 red eyes tonight. If anything happens, anything changes, I will make sure that I let you know. I want to go get some Starbucks. It's a little further down, so it's probably like a 15-minute walk. But then if I drink coffee now, I'm probably gonna stay awake for a little bit. So I'll probably go before I go to the airport. So we'll see what I end up doing with that. But yeah, welcome back to the room. Well, hello guys, what is happening? I slept from the last time you guys saw me until probably half hour ago. I slept the entire day. I cannot believe that I did. It is now 7:30 at night, and my van is at 8:22, so I still got a little bit of time before I have to head downstairs. We're working with an oversold flight on our first flight to Las Vegas, and then we have only 60 passengers on our second flight to Chicago out of Vegas. So that's 126 open seats. There isn't really much with these trips because, you know, we basically left late at night, late in the evening yesterday, and then arrived this morning at like 2 in the morning. And then we're leaving again at 8 o'clock at night, and then like we arrive home at like 5 in the morning. So there isn't really a lot to do other than rest like I did, and I already told you guys sometimes that's all you really can do to make sure that you survive. I know myself, and had I not slept all those hours, there's no way I was going to survive tonight. But what I'm doing right now is just getting ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some with my hair here, brush my teeth, and then just pack all my things and head downstairs in a little bit to work these 2 flights home. Hopefully it's not super long night. I haven't had coffee today, which I am a little upset. I do like this hotel that we're staying at now. It's great. But our old hotel used to have a Starbucks in the lobby, so I low-key miss that. And I know when we get to Denver, like, all the coffee shops are gonna be closed, which is ridiculous because Denver's like promoting all these like coffee shops. There's probably like on our terminals probably like 10 coffee shops and they will close at like 7 p.m. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, can you at least close at 10 or 11? Especially out of Denver. Like, there's so many red-eyes. Like, all airlines have so many red-eyes out of Denver. So, but anyway, I don't work in airline operations. So, I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready here. And yeah, let's go home. The exit, there's a cop. I know. Not good news, guys. We are delayed. I'm not really sure exactly the reason why we're delayed, but I know that we cannot take off for another hour. So we'll see how that goes. Luckily, I was able to find some coffee from that spot that I showed you not that long ago, and I am just taking a little break here. So hopefully we're able to get out of here soon, and this night doesn't get longer than it already is. So keep you posted. We're still here, guys. We are on hour 2 of our delay. The delay is just really maintenance, so there isn't much that we can do other than just sit here and wait around. We'll see if they switch aircrafts, which is also called tail swap. We'll see what's gonna happen. Hey friends, just got to Chicago Midway, just got here to the parking lot. Last night was just a very long night. To give you guys a recap, our plane came from elsewhere, and so shortly after it landed on that flight, they realized that something wasn't working on the plane, and then maintenance got on, and so that's when we showed up to the aircraft along with the pilots, and we're all like, what's going on? And then it took them close to like 2 hours. They were running tests, they were doing stuff, and it wasn't really working. And so at that time, because Denver is like our main hub for the airline I work for, they basically found another aircraft, and we had to do a tail swap, which is ultimately going from one aircraft to another. We finally do that, and then we needed to work with some paperwork and stuff like that. And then there was a little bit of weather in Denver. People were upset, which I get it, but you know, we were also inside the aircraft just waiting all that time. We weren't really it's not like we're doing stuff, you know, we're just sitting there waiting to see what happens. Long story short, we were supposed to land here at 5:17 in the morning. It wasn't until like 7:20-ish that we landed. Our first flight was 1 hour and 31 minutes. We had 175 passengers. Our second flight was 2 hours and 59 minutes. And then there was some weather, so it ended up being like 3:30. And we only had 60 passengers on board, which actually, no. The load was 60. The actual passengers was 52 passengers. So we had over 120 seats available on the aircraft. But that's pretty much how tonight went. And this confirms my theory of, you know, whenever you are doing red eyes, don't go out, don't do anything, just sleep and rest. Had I gone out and, you know, done other stuff, probably I wouldn't have survived this red eye. And I look so tired, and I have to get home, and we're driving to Minneapolis around like 10, I believe. So should be an interesting morning. One last thing that I want to say, someone commented in one of my videos if Tuesday was my new upload day. So because my schedule is not consistent, and you know, I've managed to post every Sunday, but it's been getting more difficult with the trips that I've been getting assigned. Like right now is Saturday, and I'm going to Minneapolis until Monday. It's, you know, it's kind of hard for me to, you know, kind of like just get the video out on Sundays like I used to. So I am trying to manage and find ways to kind of, you know, get footage ahead of schedule so that it could be posted, you know, on Sundays like I used to. But for now, just bear with me. I am, you know, still gonna post every week. Dates may change. I normally do it between 8 or 9 p.m. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly reference that because I know someone asked me and I was like, oh, that's right, I haven't addressed that as of why like I'm posting different days now. But that's pretty much it. I've just been getting very, like, for my trip last week, I came home Monday morning. So, you know, it's just my reserve blocks are just all over the place, and so are the trips that I am getting. I hope you guys enjoy learning a little bit more about, you know, red-eye flights and what it's really like working a red-eye. It's rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's rough. At my previous job, I didn't have to work red eyes, but it's okay. I really enjoy this job. So anywho, I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that right now, and I'll see you next week for another vlog. Take care.